Joining us in our kitchen, Pinzone's Italian downtown Fairhope. You've already started.
I got to get going here.
What are you making for us?
We're doing a porchetta, which is great for Easter. What we're going to do is we'll take this big pork loin here, which we've sliced out. You can get your butcher to do this for you, and then we'll stuff it with butternut squash, some pancetta, some whole garlic. Got a little basil, got some spinach in there. Then we're going to roll it up. Then we're going to put it in the oven and let it do its magic.
And that's it. You make it sound so simple.
Thank you. I always say it's so simple, even though Scott can do it. So as long as I can do it, there will be good. Actually, we had this when we were in Rome recently. This is actually a great dish. You can stuff it with anything. I love butternut squash. Actually had one with had egg in it. But it's just whatever local produce you have, just whatever you want to do, just make it your own.
Yeah, you just got back from a big trip. Now, I went to Pinzone's while you were gone, and I mean, it looks like a little mini Italy. It's fantastic. You have the restaurant in front, and then you have the patio outside, and then you have a singer outside singing fantastic Italian opera music, and then you can go in the back, and there's a wine bar, and there's a party room, and you just keep adding on and on and on. Pretty soon, you're going to have a regular size Italy if you keep on.
Yeah, it's looking that way. Yeah, it's a mini Vatican, I guess, is what we're saying. You know, so
it looks great though. But there's so much going on at Pinzone. So I kind of briefly described. Tell us a little bit about what you have going and what's next.
Well, we have a stretch of property that runs from Fairhope Avenue to Delamar Street. And what we do is we've actually we opened a restaurant 2 years ago, and it went off very well. And so we just added a banquet room here and a banquet room there. Then we said, well, you know, we need a Sure would like to have a little deli or something, so we'd like this deli market going on. And then we're like, you know, gotta have a bar. So we have a wine bar. We have probably the largest selection of Italian wines in the Southeast. Great staff, they do an excellent job. Really help you and just give you some wine tours and just let you enjoy a lot of great wines.
Yeah, and by the way, if maybe you're not up for wine and maybe your husband or your wife is and you just want to have some coffee or cappuccino, you can go in and get some cappuccino as well. I learned that.
Yeah, we need those after especially Arts and Craft Weekend, the 16-hour, you know.
And they're very
about 1 hour, you know, keeps you going.
Exactly. So. All right, so you're getting all of these flavors married together, and about how long is this going to take? Well,
depending on the size of the pork, it may take up to about 30-35 minutes, but we just want to cook this here, get this in here.
All right.
And then it'll cook, and it will be good.
All right, we're going to let you put that there, and then when we come back, we'll see how you roll it all up, and make sure you get this recipe from our website, Studio 10 tab on fox10tv.com.
Great.
Back with Chef Scott from Pinzone's Italian downtown in Fairhope. You always do such fantastic work, and look at this. This looks so amazing. So many different colors, such a great cut of meat there. It just all looks great. Tell the folks who are just tuning in what we all have. What are all these ingredients we're looking at in this bad boy?
This is a pork tenderloin that we've actually taken, kind of sliced out, kind of rolled out, so to speak. And then we've taken some butternut squash, some fresh basil, some pancetta, and a little garlic, and sauteed it up a little bit. Then we're going to roll this thing up and then stick it in the oven.
And you know what I like about you, Scott, is you call yourself an Italian restaurant, but you don't just say that. You actually study, and you recently got back from a trip to Italy. What did you learn there, and how was the trip?
I tell you, it's my second time to go, and it was wonderful.
Yeah.
It's not so much as
Again, you failed to bring me. I'm very upset.
I didn't? Oh, I thought I brought this.
I did not see an invitation, but maybe next time we can go.
Next time. Going back in January.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway. Well, we had a wonderful time, and as you can imagine with an Italian backdrop, you know, it's not so much as tricks or any kind of secret to it. It's just ingredients. It's freshness. It's the people that are involved. They have a passion for what they do. I mean, I met with a local winemaker. He's the only guy. I mean, he trims the vines himself. He puts all the labels on by hand, and the passion that he had for what he did, I mean, it's contagious. And you know, we have a passion for what we do at our restaurant. And I've said this before, food to me in Italy is like a great album or a great song. You just want to share it with somebody, and you want them to experience it. And we're trying to honor that and respect the culinary tradition of Italy. You have over 2,600 years, 3,000 years of just great stuff, and we just want to kind of bring that to the people.
All right, well, this is looking great too today, and you rolled it up.
Rolled it up.
Uh-huh.
And then we're going to try to tie this thing here with a little butcher twine.
Yeah, the twine got a little tangled up there while we were talking, but you tie it up, you put it in the oven. How hot do you want the oven to be? How long do you let it sit in there then?
Well, probably about 325, 350,
Okay.
Depending on the size of it. Like the one we have working right now is probably going to be about 30 minutes. And but we're going to, once we stick it in there, we're going to put a little chicken stock on there, a little bit of white wine.
And then we'll come back and finish it all up with Chef Scott from Pinzone's. Looking so good. Appreciate it, man. Now it's time to hear about some of the weather. See you in a little bit, Scott.
Thank you.
Welcome back to our great kitchen set here on Studio 10. Things have been cooking all morning long here on our Thermador appliances. And before we see how everything turned out, a very special, huge announcement Scott wants to make.
Yeah, I just want to wish my wife a happy 15th anniversary. She put up with me. You know, she's a great girl. So I actually made this dish. This is one of her favorite dishes. So for her, happy anniversary.
It's
Love you.
all for you. How sweet. And it looks beautiful. Scott from Pinzone's Italian downtown. Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
And I know you guys are going to have something wonderful planned right now, though. We really appreciate you taking the time to come on Studio 10
Thank you. My
and
pleasure.
share this recipe with us. And you'll find it on our website. So the finishing touches are all here.
Yep.
As I mentioned, it looks beautiful. One more time, where can we find you?
We're at 312 Fairhope Avenue, right in the heart of downtown Fairhope. You can come by and see us. We're up next to CK Collection, in between Church Street and Section Street.
A little mini Italy wine bar, deli, lots of great food. And you're open 7 days a week?
7 days a week till,
Okay. All the information again on our website, so make sure you check it out. We will be right back after this.